Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful day at Northeastern State University, and we welcome you to our Tahlequah campus for the first of two Fall 2019 commencement ceremonies. We recognize that this is a celebratory and festive occasion. However, we would like to remind you that noisemakers of any kind are not a part of this academic ceremony. As the candidates are introduced, we kindly ask that you respect the announcements of all graduates' names as well as your own. Finally, we ask that you silence your mobile devices, and please refrain from entering the floor seating area so that graduates and participants are able to move as needed throughout the ceremony. To begin our ceremony, we now ask that you please rise for the processional.
Good morning, students, family members, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Northeastern State University's Fall 2019 Commencement for the College of Business and Technology and the College of Liberal Arts. My name is Debbie Landry, and I serve as the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please remain standing for the National Anthem, sung by Lindsay Richmond, a music major at NSU. She will be accompanied by the NSU Brass Quintet, Timmy Caputo, trumpet, Sean Melton, trumpet, Denario Schultz, French horn, Lily Lewis, trombone, and Jackson Washburn, euphonium. Ms. Jamie Combs, a faculty member in the special education program, will serve as our interpreter for this ceremony. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket wind the most bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Northeastern State University's 19th president, Dr. Steve Turner, who will extend his greetings.
Thank you. Good morning. What a great looking crowd. Thank you for being here. On behalf of the degree candidates, our faculty and staff, we are honored with your presence. To the students, the degree candidates, graduate and undergraduate, let me say how proud I am of you today for you to be at this place in your life. This is going to be an awesome experience, but what is more important that you take what you've learned here over these last, hopefully 4 years or so, and you do something great with them. So congratulations. I do want to thank all of the volunteers. If you'll look around, aren't the colors of the season spectacular? Yeah, we had a lot of volunteers that came in and some employees. I'd like to recognize those that did all the work to make today possible. Camera operators, sound people. If you help organize the event today, stand up or wave your hand, and let's say thank you to those folks today. Students, you would not be here today without the support of so many others. Let's kind of see who is here with you today. Where are the moms and dads? Raise your hand of our degrees. Yeah, thank you, moms and dads. Where are grandmas and grandpas? Wave your hand. Yeah, thank you. How about some grandparents, great-grandparents today? Where are the great-grandparents? Any of those folks? Okay. Siblings. Any siblings? How about husbands or wives? Thank you. How about sons and daughters? There we go. What a big group. We owe so much to so many, and again, thank you for being with us today. We are an institution that prides a unique history, a long history of our students and faculty and staff responding when our nation calls to a nation's call to arms. Right now, I believe we have approximately 350 students who are enrolled on the GI Bill. If you are a veteran or have been a veteran and you served in any of the branches of the armed services, would you stand as a group at this time and let us say thank you to you this morning? Thank you so much, veterans. I was able to announce to the NSU community that through the generosity of 6 donors that we will be unveiling on Veterans Day of 2021 a Veterans Monument statue that will be adjacent to Seminary Hall, life-size. All 5 branches of the military will be represented. So we look forward to a grand event. And again, thank you to the veterans. I do want to introduce a couple of folks, if I might. First, it's always good to have my wife, Penny, who's a volunteer here also. So, Penny, good morning and welcome. I know the students know Penny. Next to her today is the husband of our speaker. We'll say more about the speaker, but Bobby Schultz, welcome and good morning. So good to have you today. As I wrap up, again, students, you are completing your degree at a time when the demand for your degree has never been higher in Oklahoma in my lifetime. If we look in the Tulsa area, the Green Country area, the Tulsa MSA, right now we need 19,700 plus more bachelor's degrees to meet workforce demands. So you've been given a great education. Now you've got a great opportunity. It's up to you to do something with it. To our faculty, there's no one at this institution, no group of individuals that has a greater responsibility or greater impact on persistence and completion. Thank you for what you've done to get this group here today. Thank you, good morning, and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, President Turner. I would like to introduce some members of the platform party and those who have logistical roles in the ceremony, and I will ask them to stand as their names are called. Others will be introduced later. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Renee Cambiano, President of the Faculty Council. Dr. Dan Mayberry, Vice President for University Relations. Ms. Christy Lansaw, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Sophia Sweeney, Interim Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Pamela Fly, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Justin Halpern serves as the mace bearer for this ceremony, and the college gonfalons were carried by Dr. Nick Nassim, Dr. Christine Hallman, and Dr. Gary Freeman. Dr. Ben O'Feely and Dr. Robin Pursley will assist with diploma distribution. Dr. Ken Thompson, Dr. Brian Jackson, Mr. Chris Miller, and Dr. Elena Ross will announce graduates' names for the ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause. Students, faculty members from the College of Business and Technology and the College of Liberal Arts are here this morning to share this moment with you and your guests. Our faculty bring Northeastern State University statewide, regional, national, and international recognition. Most importantly, though, they care about students and their success. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to the outstanding NSU faculty. Faculty, please stand.
Good morning. My name is Jared Freeman, and I serve as the Vice President for Student Affairs. At this time, we wish to recognize outstanding students at Northeastern State University. The first group includes members of the Riverhawks Initiating Service and Engagement Organization, known as RISE. This is a 4-year scholarship program designed to develop leadership skills through community service and civic engagement. RISE scholars maintain high academic standards, fulfill service hour requirements, and organize university-sponsored service events. In this ceremony, we recognize one graduating RISE member. Austin Bradley Tackett is a managerial accounting major from Coweta. Austin, please stand to be recognized. Thank you, Austin, for your service to NSU and the community. You may be seated. Our next recognition is for the members of the President's Leadership Class. Will Emily, Shay, Christie please come forward to the right side of the stage? Established in 1974, the President's Leadership Class is a unique leadership and scholarship program designed to cultivate outstanding potential and proven student leaders. During their time at Northeastern, PLC students are immersed in a program focused on the development of leadership skills and civic engagement. At this ceremony, we recognize Emily Shea Christie, a political science major from Stillwell. Emily, please come forward to accept your PLC certificate from Dr. Turner.
Our final recognition is for students with grade point average honors. Undergraduate honor students wear paired cords that are green with white, silver, or gold, depending on the recognition. Graduate honor students wear combined green, silver, and gold cords. The names of the fall 2019 honor graduates and the grade point average qualifications for the undergraduate honors and master's degrees honors are in your program. These students will be recognized individually as they receive their diplomas. Please join me in recognizing our fall 2019 cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, and graduate honor students. Honors graduates, please stand. Please be seated.
It's my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Lahoma Schultz, a psychologist who has served Oklahoma communities for many years. Throughout her career, Dr. Schultz has filled many roles, including psychologist for the Veterans Administration in Muskogee, as well as a vocational rehabilitation counselor and social worker. Dr. Schultz has been honored by the American Psychological Association with the Indian Health Services National Directors Award and in 2018, the Excellence in Rural Psychology Award. She received a commendation from Oklahoma Governor Frank Keating and has been recognized by the AARP as an honored American Indian Elder. Lahoma graduated from NSU with a bachelor's degree in secretarial science, earned her secondary teaching certificate, and a master's degree in counseling psychology. She completed her PhD in counseling psychology from Oklahoma State University in 2005. This fall, she was recognized as a distinguished alumna. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Lahoma Schultz.
Good morning, everyone. Before I get started with my remarks, I would like to just say thank you to my spouse, Bobby Schultz. He's already been introduced, but he has supported me in many of my endeavors, and I really appreciate that, Bobby. Thank you. But Bobby and I have several members of our Schultz and Hicks families that have graduated from Northeastern State University over the years. And some have actually made great contributions to the society at large, and I am truly proud of each and every one of them, and I'm sure each and every one of them would share my thought that Northeastern State University is an excellent institution of higher education. Now I get started with my remarks. I consider it an honor and a privilege to be standing here before you to provide some remarks to the graduates. of Northeastern State University 2019, and more specifically, the College of Business and Technology and the College of Liberal Arts. I commend each of you for reaching this great milestone in your life's journey. I personally have experienced 5 of these commencements, and that's including high school. And this wasn't actually in my remarks, but it was serendipitous this morning at breakfast that I met my longtime junior high school friend, Janet Kelly. And she's in the audience somewhere. We both graduated from Star Spencer High School. Oh, I see her waving. And she has a niece graduating today, so that makes it extra special for me. As a full-blood Native American faced with disadvantages in health and economic status, the odds were against me in any one of those milestones. But God blessed me with great parents, Molly and George Hicks, who taught me perseverance, resilience, and equanimity. Mix those characteristics with the guidance and pedagogy of wonderful faculty here at NSU, and you have the makings of a success story. As a proud NSU alum, I want to share with you some of my journey as I connect successes in my professional life to the training that I received at NSU. In my undergraduate studies, I had a passion to teach. I did receive a bachelor's degree from NSU, and I was successful in following that passion, teaching high school, middle school, and later in years at the university level. And I am forever grateful to NSU for my training. I also had a passion for helping people, and armed with that bachelor's degree from NSU, years later I was employed as a social worker for the state of Oklahoma. During the 11 years of social work experience, I developed an interest in counseling. 15 years after graduating from NSU with a bachelor's degree, I enrolled in NSU's Master's in Psychology program. I trained under an outstanding group of faculty to whom I will always be thankful because they prepared me very well for the counseling profession. After 9 years being employed as a vocational rehab counselor, I was offered an opportunity to participate in a doctorate program which was accredited by the American Psychological Association. And I share that with you because years later in my journey, I found out how important that is to the profession and practice of psychology. To get accepted into the program, I had to have strong letters of recommendation, and this is where the support of the NSU faculty came into play. Their letters of recommendation helped me obtain acceptance into the program. I successfully completed the program, including 2 12-month practicums, composition examinations, both written and oral. I then reached the point where I applied for an internship, and I learned that that was not an easy process, but with the training and psychological assessment, including the diverse population of people and the numbers of people that I tested during my training at NSU, I met and I exceeded the stringent APA criteria for being considered for an internship. Only 4 out of 8 of our cohorts were accepted for internship, and I was one of the 4. After a year-long internship at Texas Tech University, I moved from Texas to Arkansas to follow my husband's career. I was immediately hired at Southern Arkansas University, where I taught future teachers and teachers working for their master's degrees while I completed my dissertation. I eventually received my PhD from Oklahoma State University in 2005, but I left teaching to pursue a year-long postdoc program, which is a requirement of the American Psychological Association if you choose to pursue a license. And during my year of postdoc, I did begin the licensing process. In Arkansas, I was required to do the postdoc, pass the national exam, and pass an oral exam. In Oklahoma, I was required to do the postdoc, pass the national exam, pass a written exam, and pass an oral exam. I successfully completed all these requirements, and I became a licensed psychologist in Arkansas and Oklahoma. Subsequently, I was hired at the Veterans Hospital in Muskogee as a psychologist, and in that capacity, I worked with veterans coming in from the Iraq and Afghanistan war, and I worked in a specialty unit treating those who had been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. But just the fact that I was accepted to work there, that was only possible if I had completed an APA accredited doctoral program and internship. And because of the training that I received at NSU, I was able to make it over that hurdle. After 2 years employed as a psychologist at the Veterans Hospital, I left to fulfill an Indian Health Service scholarship requirement to work with an Indian tribe. And I was hired by a small tribe located in north central Oklahoma. I was hired as their behavioral health director and their only clinician. In that capacity, I was charged to develop a behavioral health program for the tribe. On my first day on the job, I was escorted to my office, which was a room that was not much larger than a walk-in closet. It had no windows. It had a broken down desk. It had an unstable chair, and I had a telephone. So I truly was responsible for developing their program in behavioral health. But over the next 6 years, I developed a program that included providing psychological evaluations, counseling, and training master's level and postdoc students from Oklahoma State University, Northwestern Oklahoma State University, and Capella University. The program continues to be successful today, and I give credit to the NSU faculty who instilled in me knowledge of organization and management during my undergraduate years. In 2016, I was hired as the behavioral health director and as a clinician at the Clinton Indian Health Service. While employed in that capacity, I was chosen as an adjunct professor to train doctorate interns and postdoc fellows of the University of Oklahoma's Behavioral Health, Science and Psychiatry APA accredited program. The interns and postdoc fellows chose my clinic to train in working with the rural Native American population and in integrated behavioral health. For 2 years in a row, as Dr. Turner has shared with you, I was recognized on a national level for my work. The accolades came from the National Director of the Indian Health Service and the American Psychological Association, and many thanks to NSU for my professional training. One of my favorite philosophers, Carl Jung, once said, "A person who has not passed through the inferno of one's passion has not overcome them." Dr. Jung might be pleased, might be pleased to know that I have passed through the inferno, as will many of you over the next few years. I suspect that a number of you may dream of traveling on different stages in a similar personal and professional journey as I have traveled. Like myself, you'll receive that traveling ticket for that journey when you have that diploma in your hand. And I hope that doors will open and unique opportunities may avail themselves to you and your chosen careers of which you are passionate. And I'm looking forward to hearing of your accomplishments. In a nutshell, I encourage you to be passionate about whatever it is you choose to do. I encourage you to stay determined. And I want you to make a difference in our world. And excuse me for the allergy issues that I'm having here. You be passionate, be determined, and you will succeed. I owe so much to the university that I have established an endowed scholarship with the hope that there will be some Native American students out there who would choose to follow in studying psychology as I have. In closing, I shared that the Native American pedagogical view presents all things as interconnected. I believe that we are all brothers and sisters, and Northeastern State University is our alma mater. Keep her close to your heart, and remember much of what you have learned under the guidance of our wonderful faculty. Take your knowledge and make some positive changes in our world. But come back often and honor our alma mater. Peace, love, and all good things. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Schultz. There's a tradition that we have to recognize our commencement speakers. If you will see in official activities, events, the president wears the seal of the institution. For those of you, you can see the seal on the gonfalons or the flags behind me. There are two dates on the seal, 1846, and the other date is 1909. In 1846, now 173 years ago, in November, the Cherokee Council passed an act to create a seminary for males and one for females. And then in 1909, we became a state institution. So to commemorate your being here, your commencement address, Dr. Schultz, if you'll come forward, I'm happy to present this on behalf of NSU. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Schultz, for your insightful remarks. It is time to present candidates for the baccalaureate and master's degrees. Each candidate will be recognized on stage and receive a diploma cover. Master's degree candidates will also receive a hood symbolizing their professional field. After all candidates are recognized on stage, President Turner will confer degrees. The dean of each college will present the candidates and will be assisted in diploma distribution by the associate dean. Faculty, at this time, I will ask if you concur with these recommendations for degrees. If so, please rise. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Janet Buzzard, Dean of the College of Business and Technology. President Turner, I'm pleased to present the candidates from the College of Business and Technology upon whom the baccalaureate degree will be conferred. Business and Technology baccalaureate candidates, please come forward.
Piper Alley.
Brenna Patsy Stricker.
Pachia Paula Kane.
Samuel Morgan.
Chi Ning Tao.
Jeffrey C. Stowers.
Pansy Steele.
Austin David Lonsdale.
Tamara Reed.
Kevin Roger Lawson.
Chelsea Dawn Howard, magna cum laude.
Jason Joseph Souza, magna cum laude.
Christina Fjord Hanshi.
Justin S. McGowan.
Katie Elizabeth McBride, cum laude.
Skylar Olivia Schilt.
Caitlin Ann Yarbrough.
Sarah Jewel Nicole Morgan.
Brittany Nicole Dozier.
Chase Eric Ridenauer.
Jennifer Deanne House.
Caroline Celeste Soto.
Abdullah Mohammed Al-Subi.
Chet Edward Ross.
Mohammed Saeed Almutari.
Daniel Jason Vogt.
Abdulaziz Al-Sirwan.
Nicole Suzanne Howard, cum laude.
Rachel Roach.
Shanda Nicole Cater.
Fallon Mackenzie Wright.
Tyler Wangbu.
Caitlin Danelle Wilson, cum laude.
David Jung Hartzler, cum laude.
Amy Elizabeth Gregory, summa cum laude.
Australia Lorraine Brown.
Austin Bradley Tackett, summa cum laude.
Kelly Nicole Jackson.
Susan Elaine Roy.
Catherine Storm.
Nisha Delenn Cremines, summa cum laude.
Tammy Renee Handy.
Brianna Renee Sumter.
Nicole Gaussy Yang, cum laude.
Hunter Smith.
Michael Castaneda.
Catherine Renee Lazio, cum laude.
Hayden Hudson Givens.
Julia Megan Dobbins.
Jessica Leanne Deschazer.
Joseph Paul Knight.
Renee Carol Movsesian.
Matthew A. Tarrant.
Jeremy Martin Nichols.
John Derek Taylor.
Ernesto Martinez.
Aaron Nicole Wilkinson.
Mickey Owen Kingfisher.
Taylor Ann Wilkinson, magna cum laude.
Lauren Michelle McDaniel.
Alicia Lynn Arnold, cum laude.
Zachary A. Parnell.
Elliot Nijita Nyata.
Kelsey Bell Hinson.
Kara Lindsay Leonard.
Chelsea M. Douthit, magna cum laude.
Micah Allen Moles.
Darnell Tyrell Butler.
William Richard Rumbley.
Brielle H. Kennett.
Hunter Owen Sturgis.
Amanda Jan Cook.
Tyler Raines.
Samantha Arnold, cum laude.
Nathan David Herring.
Taya Lotta Clayton.
Dylan Weir.
Corey Dale Duncan.
Dustin Salmon.
Mallory Chandler Cawhern.
Ethan L. Gertie, magna cum laude.
Marky Hale.
Blake Pierce.
Xiaojie Ji, cum laude.
Quentin Tyler Johnston.
Anye Wong.
Daniel Reyes, cum laude.
Yi Ao Wong. Lauren Elizabeth McFarland. Magna cum laude.
Please help me acknowledge the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Business and Technology.
Good morning. I'm Mike Chancellor, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts. President Turner, I am pleased to present to you these candidates from the College of Liberal Arts upon whom the baccalaureate degree will be conferred. Liberal Arts baccalaureate candidates, please come forward.
Lindsay Donnell Richmond.
Devon Kathleen Hines, summa cum laude.
Chelsea Devon Kaiser Kimball.
Caleb James Baumgardner, cum laude.
Ebony Monique Morris.
Alyssa Cochran.
John Teehee.
Ryder David Parker.
Megan Cothran.
Erin Rachel Crittenden, cum laude.
Christopher Michael Blunt.
Kylie M. Looney.
Joseph Thomas Reynolds.
Muhammad Abdullah Al-Zoyan.
Jordan Bryce Riddles.
Abdulsalam Al-Rawi.
Kaylee Dawn Crace, cum laude.
Wade Hunter Shanks.
Abigail Alyssa Beth Stephen.
Lane Lunsford.
Sebastian Alexander Cooper.
Eric Bradley Wiggins.
Hannah Ray Patton, magna cum laude.
Cade Stewart McMillan.
Devin Leroy Dry.
Billy Wayne Gentry.
Tammy Sue Adams.
Joshua James Cable.
Marissa Mercedes Moore.
Ryan Austin Shirey.
Zane Roseborough.
Carson Newman Smith.
W.C. McKnight III.
John Tacker Rains.
Ide Felipe, cum laude.
Zachary Allen Henderson.
Jason Patrick.
Brandon John Hatfield, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Alexis Lander.
Mallory Denson.
Bobby J. Lee.
Bailey Dawn Muller.
Jonathan Gage Rhodes.
Stephanie Michelle Heiner.
Shiloh Dawn Weedle.
Ivy Joe Holt, magna cum laude.
Trenton Cole Boston, cum laude.
Monica Danielle Snyder.
Emily Shea Christie, magna cum laude.
Kaylee Byram.
Brinley Dean Thomas Hudson.
Holly Christopher Grusendorf, summa cum laude.
Melissa Jean Twyman.
Christian John Carey, cum laude.
Rachel May Anderson.
Joseph Robert Cochran.
Ashton Antoine.
Elizabeth Ann Woodson.
Bailey Ann Shepard.
Hayden McKay Eels.
Ann Nicole George Downs.
Lexi Lund.
Julianne Elizabeth Baird.
Jarek Devron Davison.
Alexander Elliott Breedlove.
Colton Story Tiger.
Josh T. Gleaves.
Michael Beth Freeman.
Timber Bailey Howard.
David Michael Thompson, magna cum laude.
Mary Ann Gonzalez, magna cum laude.
Lauren Ray Maddox.
Nancy Garcia.
Carla Vianney Toledo Vera.
Thomas Malachi Huffman.
Chandler Elizabeth Hawkins, summa cum laude.
Matthew Cody Metzger.
Ashley Ann Gray.
Rayleigh Justine Eastwood, cum laude.
James Warren Huggins, magna cum laude.
Chelsea Greenfield.
Kayla King.
Troy Norman Hartgee, summa cum laude. Dominica Latrice Williams.
Please help me acknowledge the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Liberal Arts.
Good morning. I'm Carrie Keller, Dean of the Graduate College. President Turner, I am pleased to present these candidates from the Graduate College upon whom the master's degrees will be conferred. Candidates from the College of Business and Technology will proceed to the right side of the platform, where they will be hooded by their Dean, Dr. Buzzard, and the Associate Dean. College of Liberal Arts candidates will proceed to the left side of the platform, where they will be hooded by their Dean, Dr. Chancellor, and their faculty mentor. Master's degree candidates in the College of Business and Technology and the College of Liberal Arts, please come forward.
William Joshua Sprung.
Christopher Frederick Rucker.
James Robert Bradley.
Danielle Brianne Dean.
Rebecca Ann Blades, honors.
Mason Shackelford.
Jenna Rochelle Vavra Lee.
Calandra Johnson.
Stace E. Kegley, honors.
Andrew Nicholas Wooten.
Ruth Ann Zaldivar.
David Edward Martin with honors. Jordan Gale Kimball. Brian David King with honors. Eli James Burgess with honors.
Please help me acknowledge the master's degree candidates from the College of Business and Technology and the College of Liberal Arts.
Students, it is time for the conferring of degrees. Will all baccalaureate and master's degree candidates please rise? President Turner. President Turner, pending the results of a final degree audit, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all requirements for the baccalaureate and master's degree, respectively, and I recommend that the degree to which they are individually entitled be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Landry. Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Board of Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Oklahoma, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you the baccalaureate or master's degree as printed in the program, with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. Graduates, there is a tradition in higher education that signifies the passage from being a student and candidate for graduation to becoming a graduate. At this time, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side. Please be seated.
Graduates, as you know, Northeastern State University has a long history of service to Oklahoma. Our alumni have accomplished great things in their professional and personal lives. Today, you are joining this distinguished group, and we are your partner as you begin this chapter in your life. Here to explain the benefits of membership in the Alumni Association is Daniel Johnson, NSU's Director of Alumni Relations.
Graduates, it is an honor to welcome you for the first time to NSU's Green and White Network. This is how we refer to our family of over 60,000 living alumni. And the Alumni Association is your link to this Green and White Network. Our mission is to keep you connected with NSU and with each other. And we do this through programming, through events, through communications, including our newest effort, the Green and White Network mobile app, which you can learn more about on that card that was waiting on your seat when you got there. I encourage you to download that just as soon as you can, and also to take advantage of the generous Alumni Association membership offer that is featured on that card. You've no doubt by now noticed something else very special about that card, and that's your official NSU alumni pin. If you haven't already, I encourage you to take a quick moment and to put that pin on. See, this pin is a very visible way to display your pride and your connection with your alma mater. The Alumni Association is all about fostering connections. And we need this because NSU is stronger and better when our alumni community is connected and engaged. It is certainly stronger when our alumni serve as our frontline recruiters in their home communities. It is stronger when our alumni serve students as career mentors or advisors, forming a very powerful professional network. And NSU is certainly stronger when our alumni give of themselves and make a financial investment in their alma mater, supporting capital projects, university programs, and most importantly, scholarships, which our alumni have done and continue to do, committing over $26 million in private donations over the last 5 years through our Preserve Our Past, Ensure Our Future capital campaign. If as an alumnus you do nothing else, let me challenge you with this one last very important thing. Add value to the NSU degree. Add value to the NSU degree. If you want to add value, let me give you 4 ways that you can do that. This is no small ask, folks. This is something you've got to do every day, week after week, year after year. First, become excellent at what you do. Second, be worth more than you cost. Third, do what you say you're going to do. And last, outwork everyone. If you do these 4 things, I assure you, you will be adding value to the NSU degree. I'd like to take a quick moment and recognize those in the audience who have been out there adding value to the NSU degree. So if you are a graduate of Northeastern State in the audience, would you please stand and let us recognize you? That's a good group. That's a good group. Graduates, congratulations on everything that has brought you here today. It's now time to go out and celebrate with family and friends. But remember, stay connected and add value to this degree that you have earned from Northeastern State University. Thank you, and I will see you soon.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. As we come to the close of our ceremony, please listen carefully to these directions to facilitate a safe and smooth exit from the arena. In just a moment, we will ask you to stand for the NSU alma mater. Freeman de Graffenried will sing the alma mater first in Cherokee, recognizing NSU's historical significance as the Cherokee National Female Seminary. Then we ask all audience members to join Lindsay Richmond in singing the English lyrics. Both Freeman and Lindsay will be accompanied by the NSU Brass Quintet. Following the alma mater, please remain standing at your seat during the recessional. After the platform party, faculty and guests have recessed and left the arena floor, the audience will be dismissed to meet graduates outside. We ask audience members who are physically able to please depart the upper concourse exits and stairs to allow guests with mobility concerns easy access to the elevator. Now please stand for the alma mater.
Squadagigi, Nigo Hilage. SST.